You are live. 100.
No. Let Mike get his refreshment here so he can perk up.
Let me check it real quick here. Sorry, everyone.
Okay, obviously it's working.
You did not
There
have
it is.
faith in my checking skills.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were talking and I was checking. Sorry. If you want to check in,
I
talk.
said Mike's getting his coffee to perk him up.
Oh, thank you.
Should I not?
I apologize.
Guys, we need to convince mom and dad to homeschool.
I was just trying to take the extra work off of you.
Oh, thanks. Hello, Teresa, and Sharon, and Mindy, Joanne.
Oops.
All right. Oh, I didn't forget to do my rant before I went off. Why? You didn't get to finish hearing my rant before we went on.
And Annika, if you're out there, I very much appreciate this cup.
She is. Actually, we have a package from Israel we're going to open
Yay.
as soon as I get the rice on. Okay. So, today, I got in the mail. We need to get a drum roll noise.
I wonder who this is. Is this Heidi or
What?
Vandana?
Oh, it's probably Heidi. Heidi, you need to log in as yourself.
No, she is. But Heidi, when you go to in the area where you can post something, it'll say post as Heidi or post as living on a dime. You just have to switch it to post as Heidi, if that's you. Bandana, if it's you, same thing.
All right, so today, oh my goodness. Are you kidding me?
What's the matter?
I can't even lift it out of the box.
Wait, whoa. Isn't this why you have me?
Yeah, but I shouldn't
Here,
have
take
you.
the box above the
I'm
air.
pushing.
No, I mean above the air. There you go. Voila. Dun dun dun!
Oh my goodness,
First
this is
impression.
ridiculous.
You are so excited, aren't you?
Okay, I have to say, I honestly feel like returning it right now.
Why?
It's suction.
No, it's heavy. It's very heavy.
But people that follow us say it's awesome, so we should try it. See how it goes.
I don't know. Do I open it or do I just send it back? I'm not going to lift this up and down.
Well,
I'll do it for the show.
Oh my word.
Okay, I will say right now, if I wasn't doing this for the show, I would return it. There's no way I want to be lifting this thing up and down. I'm sorry. I know that's horrible. I haven't even given it a proper try. And we'll see, but we'll try. I'll try.
so, but the
I'm
issue
not
there,
feeling, not feeling it.
is that you are chronically ill and lifting
I have
heavy
no
things
strength
is
to lift things.
okay.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I finally got that. All right.
All right.
Yay.
Here we go.
Calorie says it's heavy, but give it a try. M. Brownie wants to know, she thought you already tried one, but...
Okay, I tried the off-brand and I hated the thing.
She tried the off-brand, and one of the things was it didn't really go fast. It was faster in the pot. It was faster on the stovetop pot for the off-brand. But
So
a lot
I'm
of
trying
people said that's because you don't have the name brand. So Tara decided to buy the name brand and check it out.
So I'm gonna try the name brand. I was not given this.
If I had to judge it by how it looks, I would say awesome.
You think it looks awesome?
Yeah, did you read the instructions before
No,
we came on the
I
show?
didn't do anything. I just now opened it. Okay, warning. Hot steam from steam release valves can cause burns. Do not place hand, face, or unprotected skin over steam release. So I can't give myself a facial as I'm finishing up my cooking? All right. Where's the plug? Can you plug that in? Okay, wow. It has a really short plug.
Hello, everyone.
Which is probably good in the kitchen because you don't want kids pulling it down.
Right there.
Oh, Louise, hi.
Okay.
Des.
Connie says it's stovetop is faster for that.
Daniela.
All right, so everyone keeps saying that this is super fast.
Well, now a lot of people are
So-
saying they're really excited, so we need to make sure that we're...
I'm sorry. I have no... Today's been a rough day, actually. And my enthusiasm is very underwhelming. All right, so how in the world do I do this? Instant Pot. I keep calling it Instapot because I thought that was what the name was, and I'm really sorry. So it's Instant Pot. Okay, so where would rice be? Rice. Meatballs
Cindy
here.
says that's why you have kids. I think putting it on the counter for you.
Okay, perfect rice. Oh, but that's brown rice. What about white rice? I don't do brown rice. Brown rice is gross. Page 17. Basmati rice, jasmine rice, and brown rice. They don't think that we should eat white rice? Are they prejudiced against white rice eater people?
It says what?
Okay. Well, let's just go for, I don't know, I guess we'll go for the basmati rice, since that's probably the closest.
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like equal parts of water and rice.
Oh,
Rinse
so
the rice. Okay, so now here.
equal parts of water and rice? It's not 2 cups to 1 cup?
Nope.
But we don't. Do we have that basmati rice or whatever it
Nope.
is? How are we
But they're
gonna
all
make it then?
equal except for brown rice. Okay, so now here's the thing. Why would you spend 15 minutes rinsing and soaking your rice in water? That's what I don't understand. This was a great debate about how much poop is in the rice. Do you guys see any poop in there? I see no poop. Do you see poop in there?
I don't see anything because you're holding it too close.
Do you see any poop in there?
No.
Everyone says that rice has poop
So
in it.
did you have this
but-
discussion on the other group later?
Yeah. And everybody says they rinse it out, but rinsing it out isn't going to get rid of the poop. Just cooking it will. You have to cook it hot enough to kill the bacteria. Okay, well, let's just give it a go here. So,
Everyone seems to think you're gonna love it.
all right, so. Oh, it made a noise. It sang to me. Oh, dear. Oh, there's still more stuff in here. Okay, hold on. So what do we got here? We got spoons and a measuring cup. I guess they think people don't have measuring cups, which is probably true.
Patricia says hi from Patricia in South Africa. Finally able to see you live. 1:37 in the morning here.
Oh, my.
Wow, thank you for staying up.
Welcome.
But wow, I'm sorry you had to stay up.
Okay, let's see. These things are something important, I'm sure.
Jennifer says my crock pot died today, so I'm considering an Instapot. Perfect show for me.
Why don't you wait until I test this several times? Because I'm honestly, after I've been spending the last week looking, and I am not convinced this is going to be a good thing. I'm sorry. I know I'm already prejudiced. I get that. But
Maybe Mike needs to cook in it.
I just am not convinced. Okay, well, I have no idea what those things are. So,
Oh, Melody's World says first time to make it to a live show. Yay!
all right.
Glad
So
you're here.
this must be what you cook vegetables and your eggs and all that on. Yeah.
So I'm assuming Bandana Grandma's talking about rice, but she says she just rinses hers for a minute in a strainer under the faucet to take some extra starch in Grandma.
Oh, so people take the extra starch out. Well, that makes sense.
So at school
Okay.
we learned that can be bad for your stomach if you have way too much.
Okay, warning. So first of all, it says pay attention to all the warning labels before removing them from the pressure cooker. Read important safeguards. Oops, maybe I should have opened this before the show. Okay, do not place hands, feet. Okay, we already read that one. When doing the initial test run, fill the inner pots with 3 cups of water using the plastic measuring cup provided. Why?
What?
So I can't just cook rice?
What's the matter?
When doing the initial test run, fill the inner pot with 3 cups of water using the plastic measuring cup, but they don't say what else to do with it.
Well, I'm wondering if they're saying use the provided cup to make sure that you get the mixture right.
Okay, certain foods: applesauce, cranberries, barley, oatmeal, cereals, split peas, noodles, pasta, rhubarb, sputter and clog the steam release and even cause burns. These foods should not be cooked under pressure cooking. Oh, well, here somebody said they cooked their oatmeal. I guess that's a good thing. Pressure cooking programs only. Do not fill inner pot more than 2/3 full. For food that expands during cooking, such as rice and dried vegetables, do not fill the inner pot more than half full. Okay, that's in a language I don't
My
So-
theory for why you can't do it 2/3.
So
of
Emery
full.
Shea says, well, I won't give the spoiler because it's a spoiler alert, but she says you need to make sure you don't use the same amount of water as normal.
Yes.
So it's 1-to-1.
So it's 1-to-1 in the pressure cooker. They say that it holds all the steam in, so you don't lose the
Well,
steam.
is that part of what was wrong with the off-brand one that we tried?
Maybe.
That we just used too much water?
Maybe.
Use
Okay.
half as much water for rice. Okay, also.
Alright, so I'm gonna stick it back here because I'm gonna do other things over here when I'm done. Okay, so let's see. Rinse the rice. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna waste time rinsing rice. Sorry. I'll try a rinsed rice someday to see if it really does make it less starchy.
Well,
Although
now-
I don't know what that would do.
Actually, a lot of people are saying don't try rice if the rice isn't faster, but other stuff is faster, and they list a variety of things that are supposed to be faster.
Well, everybody keeps saying the rice is so much faster. Well, what should I try?
Like Bandana
Well, they're
says
saying-
frozen chicken.
They're saying beans and soups, and Bandana says chicken,
Frozen chicken.
frozen chicken.
It takes half an hour, she said.
And so,
Okay, well, I have some chicken here that I was gonna do
we should
in
come back on Friday
afterwards.
and do it with chicken.
Should I try the chicken in the Instant Pot,
What,
and
is it
on
frozen?
the stovetop? No.
I don't know. You said you were gonna do rice.
Okay, well now everybody's saying, well, that's the name of the show. Is it faster? So I have to go with the name of the show because
Yeah.
then later people are gonna say, well, you didn't do
So-
the show.
Mama Caraba says just put 3 cups of rice using the plastic measuring cup it came with, and put 3 cups water measured on the inner liner. So there's an inner liner in there.
Okay.
Stephanie
So
says
I
rice
take
is
it, you
faster.
carry this out, and this is what you clean. Now I like this. It's stainless steel, so I don't
Ooh,
have to
that's
worry
really
about.
nice.
I don't have to worry about scratching it or anything like that. So I do like that.
Try any meat, Connie said.
Okay, try what?
Meat in general is good in the pot.
Okay, well let's do the rice first, and then we'll see where we go from here.
Also,
Okay.
they're saying like boiled eggs and other stuff. It's saying rice is
Oh.
faster.
Tim, we have a dedicated button for porridge too, which is oatmeal.
Well, so it says right here not to do oatmeal.
Huh.
I think they're confused. Okay.
Oh, Emery Shea says the test run is to clean the pot and sanitize it.
Who needs to sanitize?
And Brown
Okay.
says try the rice. It will be interesting for those of us that can't cook white rice to save her life.
Okay.
So
a number of
I would
people are
just
saying
do
that
rice.
they're told that you're supposed to rinse rice because it's thought to have arsenic in it.
Oh, come on.
I don't know.
What is arsenic?
It's a poison.
Surely they're not going to sell food that has arsenic in it.
I don't know.
No.
And is it enough that it really matters so that
don't know.
if you try to go poison me, I'll have a buildup then?
You've been watching Poirot too much.
Oh, and when I go to Google arsenic, it comes up with and mercury. What?
Google ant has Oh,
Apparently,
whatever.
it's commonly
Okay,
on Google.
this is stressing me out now. I'm
Very
feeling stressed.
stressful.
Okay, so here's my water. I got 2 cups of water. Do I have 2 cups of water? Okay, 2 cups of water. And then I have 2 cups of rice.
Here, Google says.
Dude, I have to say, almost everyone says they just adore theirs.
Well,
There are a couple people like you that said, I don't want something else on my counter, or I'm not strong enough to lift it. But pretty much everyone that has one says
I
they
have
love it.
nowhere to store this, so I will have to lift it up and down. But I don't have a cabinet to put it in, so that's my problem.
Is it not messy? I could put it on my desk in the office.
You want a cooker on your desk in the
No,
office?
well, only if I'm making something cool in there for myself
I
and
see.
other people.
It says the rice has very low levels of arsenic on Google, but hardly any.
Huh.
Like so low it won't do anything.
Christine says I
Okay.
never rinse my rice at 48. We've never rinsed it before.
I've never rinsed it in 25 years of making rice. Okay, so I got the rice in there, and then I'm going to put a little bit of butter, because that's the way we do it. And a little bit of salt, because that's the way we do it. Okay, and then I'm going to salt my pan of water, and I'm going to put my...
Oh, interesting. We should have consulted people before we went on because they have a lot of good tips.
Well, we've
for
been talking
That's
on our
fine.
How to Save on Groceries Facebook group about this for 3 days. So,
Amber says I use mine for meats mostly. I have a great Mexican chicken recipe for the Instapot. I will post it in the groceries group.
thank you.
The great
Okay.
hold on, wait, can I say something?
Oh, you have to do a water test.
Someone said, well, the Bill B says, doesn't the rice turn out gluggy if you don't rinse it first?
No.
Oh, then Kim says I didn't do a test. So.
Okay. Close. That was intense. Okay. Close and lock the lid. Select pressure cook. And then adjust the plus or minus button to set 4 minutes of pressure cooking time. Okay, so let's see what we got here.
Davy Jones says rice takes 4 minutes.
Pressure cook. Okay, so adjust it to 4 minutes.
Oh, do I need to be watching you instead of looking at comments?
Okay, 4 minutes. Okay, so let me put my lid on here. When time is up. Okay, so let me turn on my regular rice. Okay, I think something's happening. It says on.
Some people are saying it should take 4 minutes.
But someone was saying less.
Well, this actually takes 4 minutes. Okay, timer 4:00. There we go.
Stormy wants to know if I get a first aid kit and fire extinguisher nearby. Actually, I should confirm where it is, but
Okay.
I haven't needed it as much as I used
It's like
to.
warm. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, that's
Okay.
not. Never mind. Sorry, you're on.
All right, so here we go on our test. So I have turned them both on at the same time. This is the stove method, and this is the pressure cooker. We are at high altitude, so we usually have to cook our rice about 3 or 4 minutes longer than sea level people. Okay,
Wait, so you have them both going now?
so I have them both going now, so we'll wait and see. Okay, so while we're waiting and seeing,
Make sure the vent is closed on there, someone said.
oh, the vent. Oh dear, is there a vent?
Well, I think before we open the package, we should make sure we know what's going on so we don't...
Oh, wait. You need help?
Okay, I think it's closed.
Oh.
I think so.
Yeah, it's closed.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Except
grab
this-
these comments before they run off the screen.
Okay, so while we're waiting on that, and Mike's getting comments, we are going to open our Israel package.
So wait, can I not be part of that then?
Yes.
Is your vent on pressure? Close the vent. Everyone's saying.
Here, let me just grab all this. There we go.
Okay, it says
Vent is in the sealing position,
sealing.
they said.
It says sealing. Is that what it's supposed to be in? Sealing?
Make sure the rubber seal is in the cover.
What?
Valve in the back left. Christine says vent in the sealing position.
It's in sealing. Okay, I got it. Okay.
And Andrea said the valve in the back left. Did you find that?
Yeah.
Hold on. It has to come to pressure first, then it will count down the cooking time. Then it will go
See,
in
that's
morning mode.
tricky. That's what I kept reading.
It takes 4 minutes once it gets up to
doesn't
pressure.
actually take 4 minutes to cook.
Kathy says it takes 4 minutes once it gets up to pressure. You'll hear it seal, and then on display will change to a countdown.
See, that's not true. I count cooking time by the time you close it and click on.
Daniela says it takes 15 minutes to heat up.
What?
Well,
Okay, interesting.
Cindy says I still prefer my rice cooker perfect every time. Yeah, we used to have one when we first got married because I had no idea how to cook rice in those days. Okay, we
All
can
right.
open this now. Sorry. Hopefully I didn't miss anything in the comments here, guys.
So our wonderful viewer Annika sent us this package that we're going to open while we're waiting for it to come up,
Oh, we
okay?
should save the newspaper.
I know. I wish we read Hebrew. Do you want to learn Hebrew?
I would love to. I just don't know if I...
Bile beans. I wonder what bile beans are.
Some sort of liver pills, probably.
That's kind of interesting.
That is really cool.
Can't figure out what they're saying, but...
Wow.
Okay, so that's pretty cool right there. So I knew she was making us these. And remember the other day how I said we should get matching sweaters?
Yes.
She made them for us. She handmade these.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Which
man,
one's
this
which?
is soft. This one's mine. That one's yours.
Wait, did
Oh,
Dave get one?
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Oh, man, this is nice and cozy.
Oh, man.
Oh, these are really nice.
Oh,
Oh.
man. Okay, look at, she's got something for you and
Oh,
Jack.
thank you so much.
Okay, let's see. This is a little
Hey,
difficult.
hey, there's English.
Oh, do I need to put it on right now?
No, you don't have
Okay.
to.
There's English.
There it is.
called Boss.
Oh, this is a nice sweater.
It's really nice.
Oops, now I'm all tangled.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is really nice. Oh,
Well, do you want me to put it on right now?
No, you don't have to. Oh, man, she does a good job.
And I love blue.
Nope. Okay, it didn't get done in 4 minutes. There's my 4-minute timer. So,
Well, that's because it hasn't come up to pressure.
they said it cooks in 4 minutes. I timed it.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow, these are really
thank you.
nice.
These
They're
are
super
so nice.
They're super comfortable.
Man.
What are they made of?
Wool, I think.
Wow, very nice.
She said
Wow,
she had a
the
whole bunch of wool.
You should see.
You don't have to carve height section.
Oh, here's Ellie's favorite
Oh, hi,
part.
Clotea.
Cookies.
See, I was
Oh
going to see if
my.
Monica said anything about
David
that.
and Jack, should we open this one for you guys?
I never do openings on camera.
Those are
You don't do
beautiful.
openings
Awesome.
on
Looks
camera.
great, Tara. Sweaters are awesome.
By the way, it still says on, so
Wow.
I think Mom might have messed up.
What?
Okay, so now
This
I'm
is probably
going
going to be my new
this
favorite
rice.
sweater.
So guys, how to cook rice on the stovetop is in our Dining on a Dime cookbook. Here, you got a present from our viewer Annika. Remember, she's the one that lives in Jerusalem. Look what she sent you guys. Yum!
Everyone is telling you.
What do you
to-
tell her?
Mom.
Thank you.
Oh, look at this pretty
Oh my
napkin.
goodness.
Can I keep this napkin?
You scared me, Dave.
Look how pretty that is. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Share with your brother.
David.
Oh,
Man, I like the napkin. Oh, wow. Thank you
Oh,
so
very cool.
much.
She sent us
Man.
7, but there's 2 of us.
One for Ellie. Or BJ. Ugh,
Wait, did you look
nice.
at everything?
Yep.
Whoa.
There's the cookies
These are
and-
the peanut version of the ones, although I think it's the same, similar kind of thing.
Yum.
Yum.
Ah, thank you. She worked so
Wait.
hard on those.
Wait, but
I'm going to
Mom.
wear that all the time.
There's a rice setting.
Well, I followed the directions.
Did you hit rice?
Well, everyone
because
is saying
it
This
told
that.
me
rice
to
is getting
do-
ready to boil over, dear.
It told me to do the pressure cooker.
Everyone said to do the rice setting on the pressure cooker.
So I'm supposed to do the rice setting?
I guess. But people keep on saying you should try something else other than rice.
So is there probably nothing else we could do besides rice that would be... So once it comes up to pressure, and can we scrape the rice and put something else in it? Or do we have to restart it again after we put new food in it? Because we could try to cook something else before we get off the show.
Well, I had chicken here to cook.
Wow. Yeah, everyone is loving the sweaters, and we do too, Annika.
Oh, thank you so much.
And
I love
It's
it.
been kind of cold here at nights lately too.
Yeah.
Well, like while we're sitting around in the evening, and that'll be awesome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, that's nice. I just told Mike the other day that we should get matching sweaters. I just
Actually,
did.
oh, they're just reversed.
Yeah, they're just reversed.
Nice. Wow, the sweaters are beautiful. Beautiful sweaters.
Okay.
Jeanette says the pressure cooker is about convenience, that you can
Okay, so
set it up
there's-
and walk away.
Wait, is there supposed to be smoke coming out?
Smoke.
Yeah, or steam?
Well, I think it's one of two things. Either it's not quite pressurized yet, or you didn't close the valve properly.
Is that right? Is there supposed to be steam coming out, guys? Oh
I
dear.
think that's not pressurizing. I think
No
you just-
salt or oil in your rice? One person is asking.
No, I
No,
put
it's not.
oil and salt.
The vents isn't closed, I don't think. Because I don't think.
Okay,
anything's
hold on.
supposed-
Somebody tell me, is steam supposed to be coming out or not?
Let the pressure off. Oh, that's before opening. Yes, steam will come out until it gets to pressure.
So.
It stopped.
So it's probably at pressure now. Well, they said that somebody was saying that it should start counting down once the pressure is at full pressure. I think this is like filling up a tire in a car. There's a certain point where it grabs, and then after that, it's actually filling up and pressurizing. But before that, it hisses a little.
Okay.
Barbara says you don't always have to do the rice setting. Yeah, the setting doesn't matter all that much, they're saying. Beautiful sweaters.
Oh, thank you, Annika.
So-
I love them.
It
Oops.
breaker tripped. Can you go hit that? Dave?
Why? The pressure cooker break the...
Well, where's it plugged in?
It tripped
It did. It's off. Yeah, turn it on real
tripped
quick.
the breaker.
I thought that was on a different breaker than that.
Oh, great. Now what do I do?
Oh, does the sound?
I was going to do this for every show. Is the sound gone? Can you guys hear me?
Do I need to? I wonder if it's because you have the microwave in that on. All right. The sound appears to still
Okay.
be on.
Well, so now what do I do?
Oh no! Now what do we do, everyone? The breaker tripped. Wow, what a pain!
It tripped the breaker.
Yes, tripped it. Yes, the microwave.
Yeah, but what
tripped
do I
it.
do now?
Well, I thought the microwave was supposed to have its own plug,
It is.
and so I'm not sure why it would have tripped. But our light doesn't use a lot of power, but sometimes it trips too.
Okay, I will tell you, this is kind of stressing me out a
Robin
little
says
bit.
start over. Does that mean like dump it all and start over, or just turn it back on?
Let's just do this.
Can you just turn it back on?
Should I turn off this light, do you think, while it's cooking?
That'll look terrible.
Why don't we just plug the light in the other room?
Okay. This is a very interesting situation.
One viewer said,
Okay, hold on. We're moving the extension cord for the light
she doesn't think we're giving you a fair chance.
in.
So that it does sound. I think.
I'll tell you, I'm biased. After researching this since Monday, I am really not convinced that this is worth all the hassle.
Annika says return the Instapot. But
Well, if it doesn't, see, because Kim says it's a set it and forget it kind of appliance. So I'm wondering if it doesn't work for the rice this time as well as you think it should. Maybe we should try a couple other things between now and the next show that we can.
Well, I was going to cook on it every show for a month and give it a good
Every show,
going.
they're saying
as
turn it back
but not
on.
as the only thing, right? As
Yeah.
like one of the things that we cook on that show.
Why,
Now
will
we'll
you
be
disturb
cooking,
if I
Marie
do?
says.
Did the microwave stop running when?
The microwave didn't stop running, so it wasn't the microwave.
David said, I love my sister's shows. They're entertaining. We didn't have the slightest idea that it would trip the breaker. So I replugged that in somewhere else.
Okay, so now the studio lights are plugged
Actually, what are you
into
running
the
in the
kitchen.
microwave?
I'm making soap.
Oh, because some people were thinking, well,
It was still running. It's not on the same breaker.
shouldn't be.
Jack doesn't want it.
Okay, just set it right there.
Turn it back on to 4 minutes, Davy
I mean,
Jones
that
says.
that was pretty good. See, like,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll admit I am feeling a little stressed about this.
You should have let me do it. Because I have no preconceived notions coming into it.
Well, I was just watching. Okay, so I watched them make stew. So they turned it on and browned.
Oh,
now
this-
what?
Well, no. Julie, the stove is definitely on a different breaker, and I'm 90% sure that the microwave is on
Yeah.
a different breaker
Yeah.
too.
yeah.
Okay,
But the breaker that had the light on it was also in there, so we moved the light to something else.
so I watched them make stew. And they put the roast in, and then they put it on saute and they browned it. Then they took the roast out. Then they put the vegetables in and they sauteed the vegetables. Then they put the roast back in. Then they cooked the roast. Then halfway through they took half the vegetables out. And then they put it back on cook again and finished cooking some more. Then they took all the vegetables out and put in cornstarch and water, put it on cooking again, and then added the vegetables back in, and I'm like, seriously? Excuse
Okay.
me, who's gonna go to all that work?
So since a lot of people were worried, I checked, and the microwave is definitely on a separate breaker. So if it trips, it's not because of the microwave.
Okay, so Mike will give you the link for how to make rice on the stove. Page 148 in Dining on a Dime cookbook. Page 148.
I think if
140.
you have trouble with it, that
Right
I
there.
should cook on it next time. See how it
Are you
goes.
saying you're a better cook than I am?
No, I'm just saying.
Are you saying that you're better than me just because you're a man? You're better than me? Is that what you're saying?
She's joking, by the way.
I'm kidding.
Hashtag extremist.
I know that because we're married.
Oh, brother.
Hashtag stalkers.
Okay, well, let's get some soap going here because we don't have enough entertainment.
Well, a lot of people are also saying, well, Denise says, give it time. It's like every new appliance, you need to figure it out.
Well, that's why I was going to cook on it every show
A
for
lot
a
of
month.
people are saying they like it because they throw the stuff in there, turn it on, and they walk away, and when it's done,
It's done.
It's done.
But I do that in the oven.
Well,
I
that
throw the
sounds.
stuff on in the oven and I just walk away.
Yeah. I think it sounds sort of like the reason why a lot of people like crock pots, because you can set it up and then come back later and it's done. Although I imagine probably different consistency in the pressure cooker.
Well, this is new. Oh my goodness, what is going on?
So did you ask about meat or did somebody else?
My lye is like completely stuck.
'Cause, wait, careful if that's live. That's what I was thinking you were going to do.
Oh crud, I did not mean to do that. Okay, well.
Can you get some different lye?
Okay, let's do this.
Wait, now will the lie hurt us if
Okay.
we touch it?
Okay.
What a mess.
Mike's going to get away from this.
Okay.
So, in case you're wondering, that is set up, right?
It says it's on.
Tara put some rice in the Instapot. Problem is, since I wouldn't do anything to it at the moment.
Don't open up the pressure.
Do we need to take this off?
Hold on, it's not done yet.
Oh. Tara put some rice in the Instapot, and we're waiting to see what it does. While she's waiting, she's gonna do a little bit of soap.
But now I just made a big mess. So,
Except, did you get that on here?
probably, I would throw it away. Here, right here. Just throw it in. Okay, so now we have to throw everything away because I just spewed lye. That's what I get for doing too many things at once. I know, it's my own fault. You can yell at me.
Sorry guys, that was coffee because of the lie.
Oh, you can't even smell it over there. I didn't get
I
anything
can't.
in it.
I'm just kidding.
So,
But yeah.
Lynn says, I love mine using it at least 5 times a week, including Spanish rice. Makes it perfect every time. Is it quicker? Maybe not, but it's perfect every time.
Interesting. So it's not actually quicker. She just likes the way the food turns out.
Well,
And that's okay.
Well, I think that's what most people are saying is, well, they said it's quicker for soups and chicken, frozen chicken, stuff like that. But it's more about, it's more about the convenience. Denise says,
It's more about the convenience.
well, they're saying that more about the convenience of just putting stuff in there and then leaving it alone. You were talking about the oven, but I think people feel like they have to watch the oven in case it boils over in the oven or something.
But see, I just throw a roast in the oven, or I just put like soup on low.
Amber says, I still cook rice and veggies the old-fashioned way, but IP is great for meat. We should try some meat. Marie, I did a roast, added veggies, and let it go.
Okay.
All right, we have a troll, David Cooper in Kansas. The only cooking show we're cooking is described to you instead of actually cooking.
Oh, thanks, brother dear. Okay, so
Ooh.
my stovetop rice has about 1 or 2 more minutes. So I have a question. There's no number on here. Nothing's happening.
Well, let me
It says on.
I'm looking at comments to make sure. Nobody's saying anything. Great.
Huh.
Oh. Mariah says it's great for a delayed start and 20 minutes. 20-minute pulled pork. Wow, that's fast. This is my reality TV show.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to do about this situation now.
I've never seen you this nervous about cooking anything, dear.
Huh?
I said I've never seen you this nervous.
Well, I don't know. I don't like the idea of pressure cookers. I don't know.
You should let me be in there, and then I could be between you. And if your worst nightmare comes true, you'll be able to collect life insurance.
No, that wouldn't be my worst nightmare.
No,
My worst nightmare is you wouldn't be dead. And then I'd have to take care of you, maimed and disabled and all
Wait,
that.
I was meaning your worst nightmare that the pressure cooker would blow up.
Oh.
Mom.
Okay, now I see what you really think.
Someone, I forgot who it was, but someone further back.
Susanna asked, have you ever used a pressure cooker? Be careful or it will explode. Don't jiggle it. Is that true?
What?
Someone further back said you need to try it like every show for the next month.
Well, yeah,
so
that's what I was planning on doing. Was
Because
every show for the next
you
month.
won't become satisfied.
lots of
if
laughing
you
and
try
hearts
to
flying across the screen. So, yeah, Barbara, on the lie, we had to throw away the food that was on the countertop because since Tara
Messed it up.
managed to flick the lie. Always entertaining, love you guys. Thank you. I'm glad somebody thinks so, Joanne.
Now
Well,
it
now
shows
it
the
just
time.
beeped.
It's showing the time.
Oh, here's another thinking deer.
The colon
Christine.
is flashing, so that means it's ticking.
Okay.
Christine says,
The time is going, guys.
you might use your oven that way, but in places where it gets really hot, the Instapot keeps
Now,
going.
that I will say is the reason why I had thought about getting it in the first place. Like in the summer, our kitchen gets ridiculously hot,
What does it say? Uh-oh, now it says burn on it.
especially on the shows.
Should we
Burn?
have undone
Why
it?
is it saying burn? Only I could burn something in the Instapot. Why? Surely not.
Yeah, Rocio says, I think you need to depressurize. It's going to be overcooked.
It's mocking you.
Stovetop ones do blow up.
Mom, they said read the instructions.
Okay,
Can you
so
read them?
the rice on the stove is done.
Oh no. Maybe you should cover yourself with a fireproof suit before you try to open it.
Okay, so where's the manual? Well, hold on. Let me get my soap going here. Just a second.
Fresh out of the food.
Where's the manual? Okay.
Thinking that the soap is... You can't stop the soap in the middle if you need to tend to the pressure cooker.
Jack, why don't you stay back? I'm not sure about this thing.
Jack, it's probably gonna explode.
Valerie says use tongs to release the pressure.
They're saying turn it off.
Maxine says not enough water.
They're saying it's burning. Turn it off. How much water do you need?
They're saying it's burning. Turn it off. Okay. So,
Maybe we should take the rice out and maybe we should let it cool off. and-
use tongs.
Well, other people are saying turn it off.
How much
Why
water
don't you
do
let somebody who's
add?
less jumpy do that?
Well, that's a good way to steam clean your cabinets.
Wait.
Well, now it's got numbers again.
Yeah, it's probably stopped burning.
I think we need someone to come over here. I think we need one of our friends in northern Colorado to come over here and teach us how to use it. I think I could probably get it to work.
Wait. Mama, did you add 1 cup of liquid?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, guys, she did add 1.
So no pressure, but do you think any of that live went on the floor?
All right.
That
Now
model
I'm
has 15
like,
safety points, Mariah says. So I'm thinking this may not blow up like the old pressure cookers did.
There are people
Okay.
saying hit cancel.
hit cancel.
But no, it's 1 minute till. Oh, okay.
Hey, Davy Jones, I'm taking your comment and saving it so we can, on a timing comparison. This is the most entertainment I've had all week.
Oh
Ooh.
man, it smells.
Patty asked, is it sealed? Did you reset the time earlier? That
I
must have
don't
been-
know.
Kathy says if it says on, it's not up to pressure yet.
Alright, so do I open it now?
Wait, I don't think you should get near it. I think I should open it. If it's opening. What does everybody think? Is this opening time? Turn it so the vent isn't under the cabinets. And Bandana says I always put the steam valve away from the cabinets.
Yeah, but see, then I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I could steam clean my cabinets while I'm...
Rosemary said you should have pushed cancel. Wait, stand back. Wait.
I mean, Well, it smells like.
I think we should do a new batch. Although I don't know if we
Okay,
have time.
hold on.
to
Let's
do
hold on. Let
rice.
everybody look first. Hold on.
It's pretty stiff, so I think we ran out. I think
Okay.
we burned up the water when we tripped the breaker.
Oh, no, they can't see that.
There it is.
Hold on.
Oh my goodness, this thing is heavy.
Yeah, you can see it.
I
Okay.
think when we tripped the breaker, we should have restarted it, like taken it out and done a new batch. Dave, is that lined up?
Yeah.
Because it's
It's
real.
like raw in the middle.
It's real stiff, but I think that's because it probably cooked off the steam, and then when we tripped the breaker, it didn't finish cooking.
Oh. That's not good.
Oh, they said use a hot pad or a towel. Break that.
Man, the part I got was good. might
I
add a
think
little
it's
more.
like cooked in some places and not cooked in others. Try to throw it away. Try it again.
Try it again, but don't throw it away. Hold on.
Houston, we have a problem from Polynesians.
So do I try this again, guys?
I think we didn't do it right the first time because the breaker tripped. And-
Okay, let's try it again.
But I don't know, can we... Dave?
You want to save that?
I think I can save it. It's already partially good for sure, and I'm not going to waste good rice. That's good rice!
Are you sure it's not
Here.
even coming
Not
out?
even coming out.
Why don't you...
Okay, so the rice on the stove is done. I guess that experiment was a bomb.
You may have to re-experiment that part later if
Okay,
it's
let me
important.
put this back. Ugh.
They said Sacred Wonder said take the liner out. Isn't that already out?
This is a liner.
That's the liner?
So if I clean the liner out real quick, can we make some again right away, or do we have to wait? For
Do we
those
have
of
to
you
wait to
who
redo
love
it?
Instapots.
People are just saying read the manual.
It did burn off the bottom. Well, should we
Manuals are for wimps.
wait? Should we wait and let me cook something in on Friday?
I think we should try it again.
Why don't you just-
I'm feeling good about it. Okay, let me clean
What are
it.
you feeling good about it now?
Here,
Wait, it's very hot. Just let me scrape it, dear. You stay on.
you gotta do the comments.
Oh,
Make rice pudding. You know what that says?
actually, so the rice at the moment isn't the perfect consistency, but I think that when it said burn, it's because since we stopped it and restarted it, it probably didn't. It used up more water than it otherwise does. But I think I can. It's
Okay,
not too
so
bad.
Let's try it again. Okay, so I got
Something
it
is
clean.
stuck on the bottom.
And
I forgot who it was that expressed the concern, but none of the lye went on the floor, so Buster should be fine.
okay.
Justice for Buster.
Okay, don't have to wait, but you have to clean it really well.
Okay,
Did
pouring in the water.
Well, James, I agree. I think it's Mike's turn, but Dora won't let me, so I might have to do it
Oh, can
Friday.
you go bring me the rice? It's out of the cabinet. Okay, hold on. I'm running out of rice.
Mimi says this needs to win a YouTube award.
Okay, what?
Hey, Mimi says this needs to win a YouTube
On
award.
the bottom. A YouTube award for what?
Oh, when you were trying to get the lid off.
I'm
Okay.
telling you, they need to make a compilation of all Mom's fails because they're hilarious.
Oh.
Exhibit A.
Would you like me to pour the rice, dear?
Thanks, Ellie. Okay, got a little too much.
Yeah, G. Cosper, I think it can be saved too.
Okay, so I'm
But I don't
putting
think
in-
it was so far the best test because.
Bandana said, Tara, you're a wimp. Read the manual.
Oh, cat lover, saving the rice isn't about being frugal as much as I hate to waste rice.
It has
so-
arsenic.
Okay, so we're trying again. So I got my little bit of salt. And, oh, we had to throw the butter away. Okay,
Put
so
some
hold on.
oil or butter with the rice.
So we'll put a little bit of margarine in here. Margarine is good. Okay. Where's the lid? Here's the lid. Okay.
So we're still gonna mess with it, but this may not be the
I think
official
I'm a
test.
pro. I think I'm a pro now. Or not.
When you do it Friday, use frozen chicken. A lot of people are saying that.
Stupid lid.
Sharon says this show is one of the best I've seen and I've been following for a long time.
Okay, so here we go again. Should I do rice or should I do pressure cook? Okay, and I'm turning this closed.
Well, I'm thinking like at McDonald's when it just has the medium picture that maybe
Push
if you
right.
push the rice button, it's designed for people
Now
who
this
don't
has
know how
12
to
minutes.
use it.
Here, this has 12 minutes on it.
Well, maybe that includes the time to get up to pressure. Malaya says we don't use much rice in our family. I like rice, and rice likes me, and I've been not eating it because I thought I shouldn't. And I went to a doctor today that told me I shouldn't eat what I'm eating, and I should eat more rice. Although
Did we tell him you only have 3 months to live?
she wasn't. That's a joke. It's a joke.
No, he called me from the doctor and he's like, I got this wrong, and I got this wrong, and I got this wrong, and this wrong, and I'm like...
I said they told me I have all these things wrong, but I'm not sure about some doctors, so I'm going to go
There's
see.
a rice button. You click the rice button.
I clicked the rice button, yes.
Heidi said, oh my, Tarzan Optimism, hide under the table, Mike. I should have, Heidi.
Uncle Dave said hi, Ellie.
Susanna, this is a good lesson for your kids. One must read the manual to know.
I don't do manuals at all.
See, we're the opposite in that way, Susanna. I like to look at the manual and...
Bob Dylan says
Go ahead, say it again.
Hello, Uncle Dave.
Bob
Wait,
Dylan
that's the
says.
mic, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the mic.
Oh, Uncle Dave says, Ellie, did somebody tell you that?
Yes. Okay, so I don't do manuals. I figure if I can't just plug it in and use it, I don't know.
Did you put in the water?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be something?
Did
Debbie
you close
said
the
you're doing
valve
too
so it
much
can
at one time.
pressurize?
I am doing too much at one time.
Should have waited on soap.
I had a rough day today. Yeah. Okay, black bean soup.
Mom.
Oh, so here it tells how to cook the beans.
Yeah.
We were asking about this on the How to Save on
So
Groceries
did you just hit the right
page.
setting? Everybody was saying you
I
should
just hit the right setting, okay?
There you
What's
go.
We'll try that and see.
So this wasn't really a fail. This was Tara doing the water test. Now it'll be alright.
Funny. Okay. Dining on a Dime cookbook. I wrote it.
It's not sealed.
But if you're scared, I edited it.
So on our... Oh, thanks.
It wasn't sealed.
It wasn't sealed?
It was a little bit off. So I sealed it.
So today I was showing Heidi our how to clean a burnt pan video. She said, I've never had a pan like that in my life. And I said, I have one at least once a week and sometimes several times a week. She said, you're a cookbook author.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But the recipes are awesome, though. Sangria is asking how much water did you put in this time? The same, 1 to 1?
Same amount, 1 to
So
1.
she started over with totally new rice and totally new water and made it according to the
Ooh,
directions.
Pina
So
colada rice pudding. Now that sounds good.
What?
I should have made that.
um,
Okay, combine the rice, water, and salt. Close and lock it.
Julie says that's too long for white rice. The rice settings? Well, if that's true, let us know and we'll stop it slightly early.
Michelle Swetzer says, look behind you, it's exploding.
Susanna says you're supposed to put more water in, but Tara looked at the instructions for the various kinds of rice and
Says
it says 1 to
equal
1,
parts.
which is different. Your mom wants to know, how did I survive my children?
Oh, thanks.
I love that it's real time. Thanks, Leanne. Barbara wants to know if you're going to finish the soap. Or are you going to wait till
Well,
after the
and this is
rice?
a hot process stick blender, so I am letting it get up and get bubbling.
They said make sure that the vent on the back is not under the cabinets.
Okay.
Because they'll come out super fast, and I think it could wipe off the
finish.
Finish. Okay, so I'm rebatching some soap today. This is our soap that I'm rebatching.
Maria says, I love that. I love her version of a water test. That was a good one.
Seriously, people do a water test? Why would you do a water test? What is that for?
Well, I don't know, but I think if we read the directions, it might tell us why. Just read the manual while you take a bath. Maybe
Oh
I'll
yeah,
have
I want to
read-
relax in the tub with a...
Normally, if it
manual.
requires a manual, I have to read the manual and then I explain it.
I don't do reading manuals. I just like the pictures. I'm one of those just jump in and go for it kind of people.
Me too.
Okay, so guys, check out our How to Save on Groceries Facebook group. We are growing by like 200 people a day. Did you hear that? Oh! 200 people a day. Okay, here it goes.
Well, Melissa says 1 to 1 on the rice is part of the problem, but that's what the instructions said.
That's
so
what
that
the
was
instruction manual, yeah.
Try to make a vacuum cleaner and make soap.
Why would I want to make soap in a
Pull all the
vacuum
bubbles
chamber?
out of the solution. And then
Hey, Connie's back. Hey, Connie. Bingo, there it goes. Oh, there it goes. Is it starting to do its thing? I hear it slightly.
It's sizzling.
Don't give us a soap volcano. This is a horror show today.
This is a horror show. Is it that bad?
Heidi's feeling her Cheerios for being that late.
Florida Singularity says soap.
Which, actually, Heidi, I don't know. You might not know that saying in Norway. Feeling your Cheerios. Just means that you're being really funny.
What am I doing? Seriously?
No, she was just making a joke about if the soap volcanoes.
Oh, well, yeah. That's just what I mean. Oh.
Heather says I'm trying to declutter my bedroom and I'm about dead. Well, sit down and have a laugh.
Yeah.
You two need hard hats. Thank you,
I
Stormy.
think we need a bodysuit. What if it blows? What if it blows up on me? I'm still disturbed that it's not showing a time yet. There it goes.
12 minutes?
12 minutes. Okay.
Well, some
I
people...
can tell you right now, this is not faster
Did Mike
than
just
doing...
back away? Yeah, I
Just
did.
shove the rice in the microwave.
This is not faster than the stove. So,
Well,
we can knock that off the list. Now, it may taste better than the stove, and we'll do a
well,
taste
if we had
test.
done it right, it would still not be faster, is what you're saying.
Yeah, we'll do a taste test and see. But by the time you let it come to pressure, and now it says it's got 12 minutes, and then I guess you have to let the pressure off. Or, I mean, you have to let it come down. Oh, wait a minute. Let me read the manual and see what it says on how to cook the rice. Here, okay. When time is up, open the lid using the 10-minute natural release on page 7. Let's see. What is the 10? See, you have to wait for 10 minutes for it to still do it. That's crazy. Are you saying? 3 ways to 10-minute natural release. Let the pressure cooker go into keep warm mode and count up to 10 minutes. Then press cancel and position the steam valve on the lid venting position.
So, for those of you who are saying, like Davy Jones, don't leave it for 12 minutes, how long... Lynn says white rice should take 8 minutes. So maybe, and everyone says 12 minutes seems so long. So if you have an Instapot and you've made white rice in it, how long did you cook it for? And a couple people are still thinking that the mixture of 1-to-1 isn't right, but she was just
That's
following...
everything I've read is what everything is said.
You made it right. 1, 2. Joyce says, welcome to the I Love Lacey show.
Low pressure for 12 minutes, 7-8 minutes for high pressure.
Well, how do I know if it's on low or high? I just clicked rice.
Karen says, I'm enjoying you guys so much. I'm the same as you. Glad to see I'm not alone. So I think since everyone's saying 8 minutes, I think at 4 minutes I should depressurize
I'm
it.
wondering about if it's low or high pressure.
Yeah.
It says right here that it's low pressure.
Ah! Good job!
See, you need a third grader to come tell you. So
it's low pressure.
So if you're watching and you're unsure,
anything.
we're gonna do more shows, and Mike's maybe gonna practice something in the middle to see if I can figure out.
Now,
What, should I not?
I'm feeling you don't have confidence in my cooking.
Notice how the computer is left as far away as possible. I'm no dummy. We just got it back from the repair shop.
It literally came today.
But Tara doesn't have red hair. Thank you, Noah's Ark.
Oh, brother.
1-to-1 is correct. Well, Bandana has one. Didn't you ask her before you got on the show?
I did.
Say, what am I going to do that's going to embarrass me?
Well, I figured rice was easy. I was going to cook a whole meal in it.
Well, I was feeling like maybe we should try 1 or 2 when we're not on. Although then everybody will miss all the laughs of figuring it out.
I know. See, that's what I thought.
Yes?
It's the fun of figuring it out.
There's heat.
Did we tell them I almost lopped off my finger last night?
Oh.
So I wonder if the pressure is
Somehow
supposed
she
to-
got a knife.
I did.
I only normally allow her to have plastic silverware because I know she can hurt herself even with the plastic knife.
Poor Mike. I was in here cutting the chicken for our curry chicken last night, which did not turn out. I didn't like it very well.
Wait,
Everybody said it was supposed to be spicy. But
Well,
it was...
I don't think you put enough curry in because we added more curry after it was cooked, and it tasted a lot more like what we had in. It tasted a lot more like the
Oh,
the
Jack loved
authentic
it.
curry chicken we had in Ireland and Scotland.
there's this thing that says less normal and more. What if you press the plus?
I don't know. Just don't
No,
touch
make
it.
it
Let's
more
see what it
pressure.
does.
Go for less amount of
We
time.
need to see Buster.
And
Oh.
I was cutting...
What would Jack
I was cutting the chicken, and I have a brand new knife, and I stabbed my finger with the knife. I probably should have got stitches, but poor Mike, I'm like, I'm holding it shut to keep it from spewing all over. And I'm like, Mike, I need your help. And he's like, what? No, I said, no, I need your help now.
Hi, Nate. Glad you're back.
So he was having to bind up my wound.
So Lynn says, don't depressurize early, just hit the cancel button early so it can naturally release. So since everyone's saying 8 minutes, I assume that means I need to hit the cancel button at 4 minutes. All right.
But I don't understand. Why have a rice thing if it's not...
Well, most people are saying it's not really ideal for rice, except if you want to just throw the rice in there and walk away from it.
Bandana says you asked her and she told you not to use it for rice. Specifically not to use it for rice.
Oh, did you? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm not going to say anything, Susie.
I have no memory at all. As a matter of fact, I'm starting to wonder about myself. Okay, let's see.
When sure, unsure, ask a third grader. Judy says, what a reality show, LOL.
Okay.
Jack is brave, fearless, brilliant. And I might get close enough, but we'll
Duct
see.
tape fixes everything.
Duct tape fixes everything. There you go.
Carol.
Yes, Susan, the kids are well and going back to school, so yay.
Oh, are we going to that meeting at school tonight?
What meeting?
I was thinking not, but
Okay.
Oh, I don't
What
want to
meeting?
go there.
Oh, they're having a meeting at David's school
Well, I
tonight.
already know about that. Please have my
well, today we're close enough to the end that we're going to see how the rice goes, but between today and Friday, I'll probably read the manual and
Hey,
try
what
it.
about going batty?
Oh, Melissa says 8 minutes is high pressure, you're at low pressure, so we probably should wait the whole time then.
I think we should just leave it and wait and see what happens.
Okay.
It said rice. If it says rice, I clicked rice.
Liz is asking, did I miss something?
You missed everything.
Well,
You missed a lot of laughs. Low
Okay, so
pressure's
we-
12 minutes. Okay, so that's right.
We tried the rice cooker first
Come
with...
on. They want to know the school updates.
We don't have a school update yet. We meet the principal on Friday.
Jennifer says it's like watching myself watching this. Haha, this is so me. Learned by reading exactly one paragraph of the manual, then just pushing start and other random buttons and hoping for the
I'm
best.
serious. That's what I do.
That's seriously the difference between Tara and me on technology. I'm too paranoid not to read it all. Well, I don't usually read all the bits about how the radio waves from it can interfere with other people's crock pots or whatever. Good night, Heidi. It's been great having you here. Oh, wow. Heidi says.
Night, Heidi.
Mary S. said the 12 minutes is for brown rice.
Is Tara
I'm gonna
doing-
leave it and see what happens.
Is Tara doing soap? She's in the middle of it, kind of working on it.
So this is soap that failed for us in some pieces, and so I ground it up and I'm putting it in here and I'm rebatching it. So this is just going to be for Mike to use.
So,
And-
regarding the school question, we have not gone for the meeting yet. We have the meeting Friday. I'm optimistic because I've had to talk to this principal before, and she's really nice, and she's reasonable, and so I don't expect this to be a big problem. Somebody was asked on the other show when we were talking about it. I think a number of people were confused because they were thinking we said that he had a fever and and sore throat and all that for 13 days in a row.
No.
But he's had 13 days of sickness spread out through the entire school year. Only
Yes.
4 days this time, and then he was back in school.
Yeah, he only missed 4
So-
days of school this semester.
So we weren't, keeping him out with a sore throat and a fever for 13 days. We would definitely take him in to the doctor if it was that.
He's only actually been sick
I still have a sore throat.
a week and 1 day. No, a week and 2 days.
Melissa says, how could anyone fight Mike? Actually, what's funny in those situations is I usually go in, people usually get the point, and I'm pretty well able to explain it in a way that they usually agree, but I don't usually lose my temper at all.
And I'm like,
pretty
get
quiet.
it together, people!
The only time I did lose my temper is when we were in the elementary school, and there was a teacher that was
Bullying the kids.
yelling at the kids.
Calling them stupid.
Tara caught him yelling at David in the hall and calling him stupid, and so I went down and I kind of more lost my temper like than I otherwise normally
Then the little
would.
turd told the principal that we threatened him, and we didn't. Alright, so my soap is done.
But I haven't had that problem with any other teacher anywhere else. But we have had to go in and talk to them a lot at different schools for various things like this.
I like my man to smell good, so I'm adding just a little bit of extra scent.
My man.
Smell that. You're going to smell good.
Oh,
Woo!
yeah.
Man, I won't be able to keep my hands off of you. Okay. So I'm stirring in my fragrance.
Annika says, I usually buy the sweets in the shuck here in Jerusalem. I don't know what that is.
Alright. Oops, I should have measured it, but I think it's alright for the
Actually,
temperature.
Jen did say the time could be referenced to being at the higher elevation. Although I think a pressure cooker shouldn't matter because it's changing the pressure inside. So we wouldn't be going by atmospheric pressure. We'd be going by the pressure the pot makes inside itself.
Oh, see, you're smart. You could probably homeschool.
See, I are a college graduate.
I are, okay.
So,
Can you read?
Michelle, it's kind of like watching a train wreck, but so far no one has died. Yeah, keep her away from knives. Yes, Tara has more knife scars on herself than anyone I've ever met.
Yeah, knives
Just
and
2
I are
minutes.
not one. Okay, so I'm stirring in
1
all
minute.
my old soap.
Let's pop
So
it
these
in.
are my soap shreds from the soap that was misformed. It was really lumpy and all that, so I threw it in the salad shooter, and then I'm putting it in here. This is called rebatching because I'm making new soap out of the old soap with some extra new soap. Well, this is one way of rebatching. It's not the only way, but
Yeah, see, I think Melissa has the right idea.
what?
She says, I'm like Tara, it's better when I send my husband for the school stuff. They actually told me he was much nicer to deal with.
Oh, Mike will be much nicer to deal with because I don't put up with their baloney at all.
Well,
I have no patience. None.
I find that sometimes even if I don't entirely agree with having to do it this way, if I speak
Ooh, it's beeping.
I told you.
if I
you
speak
have
the
to
language, the kind of school language,
think you
then
have
we
to
can
let
usually
the
come
pressure
to a
out.
place that works out okay. But if I get real upset, then they want to fight. So
I'm pretty sure you have to let the pressure out. But
So do I just leave it now until it does its thing?
after it's done, doesn't a pressure cooker release its own steam?
Well, that's what I thought.
Well, actually, Jill's right. Your mom. In spite of some bad teachers, there are so many that deserve crowns in heaven.
Yes,
And this
that
isn't
is
a teacher.
true.
This is not a teacher issue,
No.
though. His teachers right now, I think, are all good as far as we know. And we had a small issue with Jack's class, but because I know his teacher is amazing, I was very different with how I asked her about the problem. So,
Where we're having the problem right now is that the school lied.
no, it's already-
The attendance lady lied and was lying and trying to intimidate us into forcing him to come to school. She sat there in one breath and said, don't send him to school when he has a fever. And then in the next breath said, well, you have to send them to school. And I'm like, yeah, whatever.
So Karen is asking, what are you using for your molds? And
So these are Dollar...
Wenda's asking if they're the new soap molds.
No, these are Dollar Tree soap molds.
So...
And...
Oh, are they actually for soap?
Nope. They're for organizing your drawers.
So are you sure that it's going to be okay with that?
Yep, it will.
There are certain people who are saying to release the pressure, but then someone else said that means natural release, so it should.
Davy Jones, since you've used the low pressure setting, you can
Yeah.
let it release by itself. Just remember, when you want to do a quick release, you need to push the release valve until it clicks into place. Or
Okay, so I'm going to let this get hard, and Friday I'll cut it for you guys. Okay, so
Davy
what
Jones, man, I was just thinking. I'm sure this is probably with reference to your locker, or sorry, sorry if that was inappropriate. Tell me, but I thought maybe. Alrighty. So anyway,
Okay, so did they say what I'm supposed to do with it now?
Mimi
just
said
with the
release
rice
it.
cooker.
Yeah.
People are
You
saying
have to wait
release it.
10 more minutes?
No, people are saying release it.
Oh well.
Release it?
Wait,
The pot is
wait.
counting the time after the cooking is over, so you will see the time increase. Well, some people are saying release, but other people had said leave it a few minutes.
Okay.
Let's see. You don't need to. stand
Crazy
holding
Days
it on.
says, I will cook the old-fashioned way. This is too complicated.
Okay, Davey. So I wasn't making fun of your birth name. It occurred to me that could actually be your birth name. But you knew what I was talking about. I love pirate books and books about sailing and such. So
Well, maybe his parents read the books and they were like,
maybe,
"Ooh."
but Davey would be kind of a nickname for David, probably too.
Oh, that's true.
And lots of people are probably named David.
If you don't
Jones.
press cancel, it goes to keeping.
So what do I do? Does anybody tell me what to do?
Oh, hold on, I'm looking.
Oh, I forgot we got to pick a giveaway winner too. Oops.
Okay. Well, I think it sounds like people are. I don't think it's really a crisis either way. Press cancel and release.
Okay.
Release.
Cancel. I don't see a release.
I think the release is the release the valve thing.
Okay, you gonna do it?
Release it. It's going to get too mushy. Not under the countertop.
Calm, cool, collected. I say that like Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
I love Cookie Monster and the Fast and Slow with cookies. If you haven't seen that, go Google or go to YouTube and type up Cookie Monster Fast and Slow. All right. Did I mention I love Cookie Monster? Oh, there's rice in there. This isn't
Okay.
the stove isn't hot, is it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me get a spoon.
Show everybody first.
Okay, show everybody what it looks like.
If it works, I'm going to say it's because Mike released the valve. Can you turn it down, Dave?
Yeah, just a second.
Dun 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 dun. Can they see it? Okay.
Okay, Mimi says release it.
Release.
All right. Please release me, let me go.
It's funny because I was thinking, release the prisoners.
Oh, come on.
Okay, you want to try it first or me?
I want to see who laughs at that one.
Oh, we could be like Lady and the Tramp. Is it hot?
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste good?
It's a little dry. Wondering if we cooked it too long, or if we didn't get the water mixture quite right.
Gross. That is not good.
So, well, actually, it's not bad.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So it's a little dry. So methinks that Mike, see, I threw that methinks in there. Mike is going to probably experiment or look on the manual or look online or something.
I did. I looked at like 10 different
Well,
recipes and they all said 1 for 1.
Well, but you said it didn't make any reference to white rice.
No, that was right rice. It was the manual that didn't say anything to right rice.
Okay. Notice the computer returns to the countertop.
I don't know if it's
Release the
me.
Kraken. Thank you,
Oh my God.
Jonathan. I was thinking release the prisoners from the Return of the King.
Okay, well, I will say, my first attempt, I'm not impressed.
Wait, what does it taste like?
But
though?
I'm going to keep going.
Wait, what's the issue?
And because I insist on continuing trying,
Oh, okay.
I'll do it. So maybe I should throw our chicken and our onion in there and see what it does.
That wouldn't be too bad if you stirred it up and then you put butter on it.
It's pretty dry.
It's like it's clumping because you're not like it's not.
Hi,
Am I
Basha.
supposed to stir it?
Well, it's late at your
I
place,
think-
Basha.
I think it's supposed to be stirred because with normal rice, if it clumps, it just tastes nasty.
Okay, well, let's try stirring it here.
I thought it tasted better because I mushed it around a bit. But it didn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Fluff it with the fork and add butter. Not enough water. I think it's a combination of those.
You need to add butter. Or mom's just picky eater.
Well, I'm not picky, but that's pretty dry.
Well, a number of people are saying I think you might have needed more water. I literally jumped over here when Mike released the valve. Oh, sorry.
All right,
Well, Mike wasn't too terrified, was he?
I don't know, guys.
Oh, Marie says I put a towel over the vent also. I guess that would be, you can make sure.
I guess what I'll do is I'll dump the rice out and throw our chicken and onions in there and see what it does.
And if
Okay.
it works, then we'll redo that on Friday.
So, I have some chicken and onions over here I was going to put in here. How should I cook it? Somebody tell me.
Ed Brown says, and on the next episode of Living on a Dime, rice pudding in 12 different ways.
Yes, rice pudding in 12 different ways, that's for sure. Actually, this recipe did look good. Where did it go? It was pina colada rice pudding. I love rice pudding, but I can't have milk, but it uses coconut milk. And I thought, well, that might be yummy. Here it is.
Oh, Mariah says
Let's
it clumps
see.
when you don't rinse it.
Oh, really? Well, we'll try rinsing it and see, although that's an extra step I won't do. I don't have the patience for that. Okay, so let's see.
Davy Jones says the way I figure water is cover the rice with half an inch of water.
Oh, never mind.
I used to stick my finger in our rice cooker, and I could just tell by where it came onto my finger whether it was right. That was when we first got married.
Oh, I think you were supposed to press cancel before opening the pressure. Because
We did.
I did.
We did.
You did?
Mhm.
Oh. Fun Cooking Channel says you release the pressure, removing the extra moisture.
So a lot of people are talking about cooking chicken and various meats, and I think we should try something like that next time.
Well, maybe we should try it now after the show and see if we can
Well,
figure out some
yeah, but
dinner.
I mean, for the next show, we should probably try it after we figured out how to do it.
Do you
Well,
do
what
one-
should we cook on the next show? On the next show, okay, so on Friday I'm doing How to Feed Your Family for $45 a week. What recipe could I do in that, I wonder? I had a roast. Do I dare cook a roast in it? I don't know.
I would try it.
It does clump when you don't rinse it.
That's what I was saying.
But guys, here's the thing. Look at this. Okay, so
Remember, Dave?
Yeah, I think it's.
this is the rice that we made on the stovetop, and it doesn't clump, and I didn't rinse rinse it. Or is that clumpy and I just don't know it's clumpy?
It gets
looks
clumpy if
good.
you let it sit, but I don't know.
Keep trying different foods, trial and error. Sharon says, stir in some butter, garlic powder, cumin, and salsa. I like how you think, Sharon.
See, I think
Now-
the issue with this is it's not moist.
That's not going to melt whatever's under it, is it?
It wasn't hot. I will say that we won't throw this away. I'll just add some extra water and microwave it.
Now, Jan says, my manual says 1 to 1 and only 4 minutes for the white rice. I wonder if that's on the high pressure setting. I'll have to read the manual so we can determine.
Bacon.
Is it a
Uncle Dave
chicken?
wants me to put bacon in it. He wants me to cook. My brother wants me to cook bacon in
You're
it.
not
on
eating
Friday.
rice for dinner, are you?
Actually, bacon. I get the ends and pieces. Would it cook in here? That would be great if it did.
Oh my goodness, Going Bad, he did a super chat, $5 saying hit that like button.
So Basha's in Poland and she says, I said, wow, how late is it over there? She says 2 a.m. Now she says, how can you go to sleep when the pressure is on?
Thank you, Going
That is
Batty.
hilarious.
Guys, they are on next at 6 o'clock. They probably got tired of going on at 5:30 because we always ran late.
6 Mountain time, which is 8 Eastern. So.
Thank you, guys. So go ahead and put your channel in there, guys. And it's Two Family on there and Bandana Grandma. You guys can, Cat Lover, you guys can all put your YouTube channels on there if you want.
Well, Davey's got a point here. You've been making rice on the stovetop for some time and have perfected that method.
Yeah, that's true.
True. So, let's see. Tell me how you microwave to make it better. Is that, did you say something?
I just put it in a microwave safe container with like a quarter of a cup of water and
Run it for
microwave
like 5 minutes.
5 minutes, and then it steams it. And
So if
makes
it's too
yeah.
too crunchy, if you do that, it'll revive it. We also figured out if you put it in the refrigerator for like 3 or 4 days and it gets too crunchy, you can still do the same thing to save it.
Yeah.
Vicky says roast is the perfect thing to cook in the pressure cooker.
Okay, well,
Sausage and bacon with pasta or rice is so good when they cook together. That sounds delicious.
do you throw it all in there together? Okay, so here, guys, send me, if you have a cooker thing where all you have to do is throw the stuff in. I am not going to be taking stuff in and out. I won't do it. That's craziness.
Well, tell us
So,
how you really feel.
I will. So if you have an easy throw it all in there pressure cooking thing, if you have to saute something first, that's fine. But this taking food in and out is a bunch of baloney. I won't do that. If you have an easy throw it all in here recipe, email it to me. Go to livingonadime.com and click on the contact and let's see. Okay, we got to do our
Giveaway.
drawing and then we got to get off.
Where is this?
Go to our
You're pointing at the
How
clock.
to Save on Groceries Facebook page.
What?
I will be with that.
Yep, hit enter. Right there.
One.
Just do Living on a Dime. And
So,
then scroll down.
I was unaware of what the drawing
Oh,
is or whatever.
where'd it go? So I did a drawing on my
Should I just go back to here, the link that we give everyone else? Oh, I never shared that link this show.
How to Save on Groceries Facebook group. Go join it, guys, because I'm doing giveaways all the
just
time.
sharing that link, and if you need the link to the Facebook group or the book or something, our show notes, livingonadime.com, in the menu, the show notes has all the links that we intended to share, whether we share them or not.
Okay, so
Hold on.
let me
Loading
get.
up the Facebook group. Here it is.
Let me get. Oh no! How do I find the link? Oh,
Which one is it?
I was gonna copy it. Right there. Okay. 122 people entered yesterday's giveaway. Woohoo! Okay, so let's
Yay.
see who's gonna win here. Okay, just a second. Okay, turn your head away. Okay,
turning
now
my head away?
tell me when to stop.
What?
Tell me when to stop.
Do you have the whole list going?
Yes. You
Stop.
better.
I just mess with you.
Denise Wright.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! And so yesterday's question was, what do you guys want me to compare? Like toilet paper? Boy, toilet paper. Everybody wants to know toilet paper. Beans is canned better
How
than
do we compare
rice.
toilet paper?
I have a plan.
Oh,
And
don't know
Heidi
if
and
I
I
wanna-
discussed this. And you're going to be our demonstration dude.
What? All right.
What if it quadrupled our sales? Would you do it then?
Well, if Heidi approves, it must not be as bad as I could imagine.
All right, so open up her thing so we can send her an email right there.
Mommy of CEA wants to know, just joined, kiddo had karate, so what was the outcome? Like the rice.
Well, the outcome was we tried 2 batches. Neither one turned out.
But we aren't sure we
We'll
were
try
doing
it
it right.
again.
So we're going to experiment with it, and we're going to come back and do more stuff with it. Probably on Friday.
Probably.
So we're going to go off the air, and we're going to try to make some more. I think the first time, well, Tar didn't read the instructions, and so the first time we ended up with something. Oh, and then the breaker tripped in the middle of it. So it said burn as if it were burning it, and so we're not sure.
Yeah,
Because the breaker tripped, I don't think that was a reasonable test. So then we tried it again. It came out a little bit dry, but some people said, the manual says to mix it 1-to-1, but some people said we should have used a little more water. So.
Oh, right here. What did the winner want us to compare? Let me see. She wanted me to compare. Right there.
Where are you pointing there? I've got it right here.
Oh, would love to know the answer to the name brand flour versus generic brand. I will be honest, I have never ever bought name brand flour, so I can try like muffins or something and do that. I switch back and forth, but know some who will only use Martha White or White Lily. Also, what about name brand cake mixes versus store brand? Well, we will just give that a try. And now I have to get
make the two and then test them and see if they taste
see if
different?
there's a difference.
I suspect not.
I don't think
But-
there is, huh?
Although I noticed on popcorn there's a difference. I forgot which name brand it is, but one of them almost never has any kernels left.
That's Orville Redenbacher.
Yeah. So some things it matters, but
And now I'm gonna have to go get a Costco membership. So, because everybody wants to know if Costco's cheaper, so I'm gonna go get toilet paper at Costco. I'm gonna get prescriptions, or I mean over-the-counter medication at Costco. I'm gonna get paper towels. I'm gonna get paper plates, and I'm gonna compare bone-in and no bones. So,
was
yeah.
this the rice or the water, or does it matter?
I don't know. I think they think nobody has a measuring cup.
Because
I
Paula
guess.
asked, did you use a dry measuring cup for the rice and a liquid cup for the water? And somebody was saying you should use this for the rice and the measuring line in there for the water.
Oh, maybe that was the
See,
problem.
It could be a user error. Pilot error.
Do you think it would actually be a user error?
I have rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
All right.
So the test I think was kind of inconclusive at the moment because we're not sure we actually did it right.
Yeah.
So we will be doing more testing and probably. Well, from what Tara said, are you planning to use this for the next month or something then?
Yeah, I was going to try and use it every show for a month and cook our dinner in it and see what happens.
Okay. A month.
So Friday I'm going to cook a roast, but Friday's show is how to feed a family of 4 for $45 for the week, all meals.
Rhonda says Aldi popcorn is better than Orville.
Aldi popcorn
really?
is really
Yeah.
good. At least it was if it's the same.
And we're going to compare Scott versus Charmin on the TP test.
Aha. I don't use Scott anymore.
I know. We used to have separate toilet papers. We did. Let's see. Alrighty. Okay.
Thank you, Debbie.
All right,
thanks,
guys.
everybody. Have an awesome night. We appreciate
Please
you all.
go buy our books so we can do more experiments so I can afford my Costco membership.
So you can laugh more.
Where are we going to put all this toilet paper to test? That's what I want to know. I got to get like 15 different toilet papers. Where am I going to put them all? And go check out our How to Save on Groceries Facebook page. The link is in the description below. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we are giving away one of Mom's aprons.
So I'm going to share that. And also, Go and Batty's on in about 5 minutes, and I'll share their link too.
So go check them. And I'm going to empty this out and throw some chicken and onions in here and see if we can get something.
I shared the newsletter link. What happened to the Facebook group? There it is. Okay.
Oh, and check out our newsletter. Yeah.
Actually, I'll share the Facebook group again here. Yeah. All right. And Go and Batty. Yes. I think I already shared Go and Batty, but I will share again because they're on
You want to try a bite?
right after us. And
What about butter?
they're pretty awesome and entertaining. I'm not sure it's quite as entertaining as Tara's. Sorry.
See, Jack's face
Really?
tells it all.
I thought it was
It
fine.
needs butter.
It needs
needs
butter.
butter.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. We just
All
need
right.
butter.
Well, thanks everyone.
What kind of roast,
oops.
beef roast is it? I don't know. It's whatever I paid $2.49 a pound for. So that's what we're doing.
Maybe we should research before we throw the beef roast in there.
Why?
Well, some people said they burned it. One, I forgot who it was, said she destroyed 2 roasts in there.
Oh, great. I got a headache.
Well, Kathy says this is not a frugal test. You have to buy all these brands. So for the test, and she's winking, but for the testing, we figure
We'll use it.
we're proving something with it, so we're not really necessarily saving at the
Yeah.
time. But we do that because we love you all. I want the cookbook. Thank you, Sue. I will share a link for that. And by the way, so our cookbook, I'm going to share the link. And
Get
you can
better
go to our website, livingonadime.com, if you can't find the link, and it's in the store. And if there are any other links you want to see from the show that you couldn't find, you can go to livingonadime.com, and in the show notes link.
That was pretty
It's right there.
stressful.
Yeah.
That was really stressful, actually.
You should let me do it. It won't be so bad.
I feel like I'm going to go throw up now.
But
okay.
then people will be bored with me. Thank you for a great and funny show. How can you top this on Friday? It's gonna have to be Fridays with Mike.
Fridays with
It's
Mike.
Fridays, so we're gonna talk quietly and yeah, like I talk quietly.
I'm going to say.
Hey.
All right. Goodbye, guys. Livingonadime.com. Have
Bye.
a great rest of your week.
Oh, hey, Turd. Goodbye.
Oh, I have to turn it off, huh?
Good night, everyone who's
Bye,
in Europe.
everyone.
Bye.
You guys.